Stephen Bartlett and Diary of a CEO are actually making you less successful. Now, this is what a lot of videos are saying on the internet, and they're using a lot of really intellectual cognitive biases to kind of get you to think that way. But it's actually not true, and I'm going to go through it. So first of all, they use the analogy of the survivorship bias and saying that by only listening to and interviewing the successful people, the top 1%, it actually isn't relevant because not everyone can achieve that, and also it's survivorship bias. So let's break down survivorship bias. What is it? It's a true concept. It makes sense. And the analogy is the World War II planes. The best analogy of it is the planes were going out and coming back with bullet holes all through these planes. So the engineers said, well, let's armor these planes. Let's armor them where the bullet holes are because that's where they're getting shot. And then someone who was smarter than them said, well, actually, no, these are the ones that are coming back. The ones that are getting shot in the places that these don't have the bullet holes are the ones that are being shot down. So we need to armor where the bullet holes are not. Now that makes sense when it all comes down to chance, when it's all random, but it actually doesn't work because it's not due to pilot error or things that they could have done differently to not get shot. Yeah, they could have gone left instead of right or veered slightly, but it's really just luck and chance and chaos in a battlefield when bullets are flying through the sky. But the difference is when it comes to success and business, there are things you can do to affect the outcome. But why doesn't this make sense logically when it comes to business and success and these podcasts? Most of the time, businesses fail due to identifiable reasons. Too much leverage, didn't manage cash flow, wrong market, wrong timing, bad product. There's a number of reasons that something could fail or someone could fail something, or giving up too early, not putting in enough time, not putting in enough reps, quitting after the first attempt. So many reasons why that person does not succeed. They can be identifiable reasons, not just they got shot down out of the sky. So what we need to do is analyze the people who have actually achieved the thing before. It's like asking the drowning man how to swim. How did you swim so I can avoid doing that? How did you fail? It actually doesn't work because we can't tell if there was something you could have done better because that's the counterfactual, but we can't test that counterfactual because it doesn't exist. It's like if a business fails, you can't see if there was a way that would have made it through the market to be a huge success because we don't have access to that. We can only see the ones that have succeeded. And they're the ones with the best data on how to avoid the pitfalls. Get rid of the whiteboard and the World War II analogy and the cognitive bias of survivorship. And what do you have? What's the message? What do you want us to do? What, observe the failures, model the median, model the average? That seems like a very good way to be like the average. Don't try is what you're essentially saying, like don't bother. And that's not insight. That's just nihilism in a fancy smart blazer. It's cope dressed up as intelligent cynicism. And notice what this guy's doing. He's punching up to a big name to get views and clicks. And what that's really telling me is telling everybody, hey, don't all of you bother trying to make it and trying to succeed. I'm going to go try and make it and succeed by using the same attention seeking, same systems, and I will make it. And then you guys just stay there and don't even bother trying to be like the 1%. I'm going to try and be one of the 1% by trying to take down the 1%. I'll do it from within, guys. You just stay there. It seems very disingenuous to me. It's using the same attention mechanic and systems that the top 1% are using to make their money. I don't know, make it make sense. The only way you can really get there and really succeed is by finding someone who's been to the top of the mountain that can tell you the way they got there. Now, nobody's saying that everyone can make it, but some people do. That's just a fact. It's just true. And that people can change their life for the better if they choose to learn how to do it and put in the work. And if you do those things, the opportunity is there. By telling people that the opportunity is not there, you're not selling hope, you're selling hopelessness. So the choice is, do you want a map? Or do you just want a really smart reason to stay lost? I think it is just cope. You just don't want to do it. So therefore you're blaming the society, the system, saying that not everyone can do it. So don't even bother. But if someone can, if anyone can, then why shouldn't it be you? Why shouldn't you try at least? Have a go. I know I'd rather do that. It's like the useful but true thing. Is it true or is it useful? Now it can be untrue if it's useful. That could be saying that anyone can be a success in life. Is it true? Maybe not. Anyone can be a success in life. I like to think that anyone can be a success in life if they take agency and they do the right things and they work really hard and they learn the right things, they can make their lives better. I like to believe that. Is it true? I don't know, but it's useful. It's useful in the sense that it's a better message than the alternative, which is don't bother. You can't make it because you're unlikely to be in the 1%, so don't even bother. And it's saying that, well, if I can't be in the 1%, then I don't even want to be in the top 5%. I don't even want to be in the top 10%. They're saying, why even bother trying to better your life, to make your life even incrementally better? It's like saying, I'll never be a billionaire, so why even try? Why even try? Why would I want to just be a millionaire? I was trying to be a billionaire. If I can't be a billionaire, there's no point in being a millionaire. I may as well just keep working and hope for a day off one day. That doesn't make sense. And the hopeful message is, not everyone wins, but why can't it be you? Have a crack. Now, look, the survivorship bias makes it sound like wisdom, makes it sound like it's intelligent, but it's actually just apathy and nihilism. If it's going to be anyone, it may as well be you. Have a crack, watch Diary of a CEO, listen to Stephen Bartlett, listen to what they have to say, because maybe you might learn something. Maybe you might do better. As I've said in my Male Biological Clock essay, I'd rather die trying than to just succumb to my fate and say it's no point. I'm not even going to bother. I will go until I die, or I succeed. Or if not, I'll be slightly better than I was before, which is much preferable to staying where I am. So look, at the end of the day, you do you, buy into it if you want, disregard what successful people tell you and tear them down. Or have a go. It may as well be you. Have a crack. Try your best. Do your best. I believe in you. You can do it. If you enjoyed this breakdown of survivorship bias and why it actually doesn't relate to the top podcasters in the world, check out this on Choose Violence or this one on the Male Biological Clock. Essays I wrote, and I think if you enjoyed this, you'll enjoy the philosophical aspect of those two videos. So check them out. Thanks for watching.